Hello, and welcome to this tutorial on how to register for the 63rd Grace National Annual Conference. Over the next few minutes, we'll walk you through the step-by-step process of registering for this much anticipated event. Let's begin. Step 1. Accessing the registration form. To start, open your preferred web browser and navigate to the official GNAC website by typing www.tcmphilippines.org/registration. Once you're at the registration section, click the Start Registration button to begin the registration process. Step 2. Understanding privacy. Before proceeding, it's important to understand how your data will be used and secured. Please take a moment to read through the privacy policy. It outlines the purposes for which your information will be collected and ensures your confidentiality. Once you're done doing so, click the check button below the privacy policy. Step 3. Telling about your membership. You will then be asked if you have a TCMID. If you have a TCMID, select Yes and fill out the information such as your name, age, gender, date of birth, phone number, marital status, email, Facebook, Viber number, if you have any, your TCMID, validity, and local church category. If you don't have a TCMID, select None. From there, you will be asked if you are a recognized member of TCM Philippines local churches. If you are, click the drop-down menu, select Yes, and enter the name of the admin pastor of your local church category, church district, and name of your church. If you select No, I'm a guest, fill out the Who invited you to attend field and type in the name of the person who encouraged you to attend the conference. Step 4. Transportation details. After completing the previous steps, you'll move on to the transportation page. Here, you'll provide information about your transportation plans for both arrival and departure. This will give the organizers a gist of participants that will need assistance in going to the venue. If you need transportation assistance on either arrival, departure, or both, click Yes and fill out the fields with your estimated arrival and/or departure date and time, as well as your mode of travel. In the mode of travel, if you choose via air or via sea, specify where you're coming from and your destination or arrival port. If you answered no, you're all set with this section. You can proceed to the next part of the registration form. Step 5. Venue details and preferences. The first set of questions will focus on your accommodation preferences. You'll have several choices to consider. Can join with other delegates in a room. Need to join with my own group. Need to join with my family. If none of these options suit you, you can select Other and type in your response. Please remember that each room can accommodate between 4 to 6 people. If you have any inquiries or need assistance, feel free to reach out to Pastor Robert. The next question will be about your dietary restrictions or any special requests you might have regarding your meals during the conference. Take your time to provide accurate information so that we can accommodate your needs properly. Next, you'll be asked if you are interested to participate in sports events during the conference. If you're up for it, select Yes, but feel free to select No if sports is not your cup of tea. If you answered Yes, you'll be asked to specify which sports or activities you'd like to join. You can choose from options such as basketball, volleyball, darts, table tennis, chess, badminton, swimming, or Pinoy games. Additionally, you can decide how many activities you want to participate in. If you answered no, you're all set in this section. You can continue to the next part of the registration form. Step 6. Payment and registration completion. You are almost done. The remaining page is about all things related to payment. Please note the following payment details based on age categories. Ages 0 to 4, free of charge. Ages 5 to 7, registration fee of 2,500 pesos. Ages 8 and above, registration fee of 5,000 pesos. For participants aged 5 and above, you'll be asked to select your preferred payment option, full payment or installment. If you choose installment, keep in mind the following important information from the Finance Department. Minimum down payment for installment, 1,500 pesos. Payment due must be settled on or before February 28, 2024. Payment coordination must be done with the Finance Department until the full amount is paid. Once fully paid, you will receive an email or message notifying you of your registration slot or reference number. This must be presented at CCT during the event. You'll then select your mode of payment from options like GCash, BPI, Cash, or Palawan Express. You'll then be required to present a proof of payment, which you can upload directly on the form. You'll then be required to enter the amount you've paid for your registration. Additionally, please take a moment to rate the registration form. Feel free to share any suggestions or comments to help improve the registration process. To verify yourself as a real participant, you'll need to complete a CAPTCHA verification. Step 7. Review and submission. You're at the final step. This is where you'll review all the information you've provided to make sure everything is correct before submitting your registration. On this page, you'll see a summary of all the details you've entered in the registration form. This includes your personal information, accommodation preferences, dietary needs, sports activities, payment details, and more. Take a moment to carefully review each section. If you spot any errors or need to update any information, don't worry. You can easily make changes to any relevant details. If you need to edit something, look for the edit option next to the relevant section. Click on it, and you'll be able to make the necessary changes. Once you're satisfied that all your information is correct and up to date, click the Submit button on the page. This is where you officially send in your registration details. We hope this tutorial helps. For any questions, reach out to our registration committee head, Melissa Centino, via the following information.